Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. Your mic wasn't on.
I don't think it ever is when he says it.
Hey, what up, y'all? We're back. We're live. We're doing it. Shout out to our sponsor.
Shout out.
Shadow Army, Lex the Hexmaster.
7th Dimension 720.
Shout out to those guys too. If you spend money there, only if you spend money there and use our code. There you go. Shout out to Double Dragon, man. That was dope. Kung Fu Vampire. Buckshot. If you guys missed it, you can always peep out the replay.
Buck Norris, bro.
It was dope. I love them guys, man. Super cool dudes. I'm super hyped for the record. And if you missed it, you guys are getting a super fucking deal, man, tonight if you buy this project. I know it's expensive, but if you're a collector or if you know a collector, it's worth it.
Yeah.
You're getting the limited edition box set, which is limited to 150. So all that shit's already collector's item. Once this record comes out and people start hearing it, they're like, holy shit, these dudes made a fucking dope project. And Double Dragon becomes like a thing. And we get part 2 and part 3. People are going to want that OG. You can get it right now. And just for listening to this show, you're going to get that bonus disc.
You're going to get that boner disc.
Only 50 available. You can't beat it, man. See
Boner alert.
He can't beat the boner disc.
See how Buckshot hooked y'all up? He didn't have to do that.
He didn't even have to do that.
He didn't even have to do that. So shout out to him for that.
That boner disc.
Real quick, I wanted to let everybody know, though, next week on the show, we have another returning friend. Our buddy, our pal. I think he's the newest. Is he officially the newest signee to LSP, technically? I think so, maybe. Cody Manson, back on Replicon Radio.
Two-timer. He going to be a two-timer.
Chain Gang.
Chain Gang.
Chain Gang. His new album, Psychoactive, came out, I think, last week or the week before on LSP. It's dope. We actually played some tracks from it on last week's episode if you guys go back and listen to the old playlist. But, yeah, so we're going to talk about that. First time we had him on, he was just a kid out there grinding, trying to make necklaces and make some dope music. And now he's an official LSP artist. So that's dope.
He's doing things.
We want our chains.
Hell yeah. So props to him for that. That's dope. We're
gonna
learn all about that next week on the show. So make sure you tune in for that. If you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, you should head on over to YouTube and subscribe.
The YouTubes.
YouTube. So we got a little bit of time to hang out and kick it, say what's up. What kind of clickbait did I put in the YouTube title? Double Dragon Afterparty? Well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
DBM Talk Stocks.
Yeah.
Save Britney.
Save Britney.
Blink twice, Britney, if you're being...
Did something happen with a...
Wear a yellow shirt.
Oh, Jesus.
That's like a thing that was going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what's funny, though? I should... That's a clickbait title, but I'm not even going to do it. It's so weird. You get random thoughts in your head and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally thinking when I was watching like the ICP thing and like, you remember everybody.
There it is. Finally popped up.
A bunch of people talked about, when I was talking about the Jump Steady thing on the shoot interview in October.
Mm-hmm.
How like it seemed like he was kind of like, I was like not controlling Jay or whatever. I was like, holy shit, Jump Steady is to Violent J what Britney's dad is to Britney. He's like, ooh. He's holding him captive and telling him what he needs to know and all this shit.
There's this.
Violent J, blink twice. If you need.
You know what I did kind of notice?
Put on a yellow shirt.
I noticed that shit on the auction too. Like that dude was just trying to straight up. This motherfucker does it way worse than anybody I know.
Hey, I just have to do it because you do it every time either one of us do it.
I do it to him most of the time because
if you trip over your words.
Oh,
because he does it to me. That's why I do it to him all the time.
I've never tripped over your word.
Always. But that's what it looked like on the fucking auction. That dude was just trying to take over like the whole fucking thing. Like, yeah, look at me. Oh wait, Violent J, you got what? I didn't know you had that. Like, shut up and let him tell us what he's got. But it was super dope, That was, I mean, he's trying to get more involved, I guess. He's trying to make up for lost time.
He's stepping more into the limelight.
Yeah, and I mean, as he should, I guess. You know, he wants to play a bigger role. He feels like Billy Bill fucking took over his role, and he's little guy now, and so he's trying to step up and be next to Billy Bill there. I don't know if that's true, but
I have no idea.
Doesn't sound true.
Where'd the music go?
But at least, I mean,
quiet.
At least somebody's doing something over there.
There's like 15 seconds of
Got quiet.
Real quiet.
whatever.
Crickets chirping, bro.
Chirp it, chirp, chirp.
There it is.
Whoa.
There's the
There's
music.
something for you. There's some music.
Fuck, we're
There it is.
getting kicked off YouTube now.
But Dead Body Man, damn it.
Will you shut the fuck
I
up?
thought I did. And then it,
Get it together, man.
jeez.
I can see how you a little nervous about DJing, man. You can't even get this shit right here.
Do I press the play button or the pause button right now?
Yeah, right? This motherfucking play, pause, and so
was
much motherfucker
somebody-
think he
Isn't this
skipped
how
this
you
shit.
remix a track?
Our
Yeah,
homie sent us something he wanted us to share, and I clicked it trying to save it, and I actually opened it and it started playing.
Very quickly. That's the only time things start playing quickly is when you don't want them to.
Right.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that happens. Why don't you turn the volume on down on the phone?
I did. Normally, there's no volume on my phone at all. I hate
There was a
volume.
lot of volume there.
It was all the way. It was all the way up. All the way up.
All the way up.
So what are we sharing? A track?
It's for our homeboy Spade Ripper's new single that drops this Friday.
Does he want us to listen to it and give him
It's
feedback?
like 15-second clip, just like a promo.
Like he wants us to tell him if it sucks or if it's good?
I mean, if you can figure that out in 15 seconds, you're a fucking mathematician.
I mean, I don't know what math has to do with figuring it out, but
I don't either, but that's why I can't figure it out that quick.
The velocity of the momentum.
I mean,
of
you
the beat.
15 seconds is good enough to see if you're gonna like it or not.
Is it?
Sure.
What if it's the worst 15 seconds of the song?
What if it's a dope hook but a
Well, then
shitty chorus?
Then clearly he fucked up. Then wouldn't he? He should have said the best 15 seconds.
Yeah. Dead Body Man
I think it's funny that we get motherfuckers in our chat room trying to get other people to go to their shit.
has stock. I wanted to tell you guys about some stock shit, right?
Well, there was I hit you up this morning. Got a hot stock tip. I've been following it for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and I guess everybody's been talking about Neo. It's an EV car company over there in I think it's Japan.
That's what it. I
in
didn't even know
Europe.
what it was.
Yeah, it's the electric vehicle car company, and it's gonna be basically
Tell us more about this.
a behemoth going up against Tesla, and they're gonna revolutionize the industry of electric vehicles and all that shit.
So it's like China Tesla or something.
Something like that. I'm not 100% sure where they're based out of. I think it's
Or wherever it is.
I think it's China.
But it's like a
But
Tesla.
basically, the thing is that they're an up and coming, big, and massively growing electric vehicle company, and right now everybody's been watching them because they've been blowing all their numbers out of the water all last year. They've been beating all their projections. They're coming out with a new revolutionary thing. It's called they're basically going to be selling cars and renting the batteries for the vehicles, so that way you don't have to pay for the batteries up front, and when a new version of that battery comes out, you just swap it out. It's like a battery for service or some shit, kind of like an oil change, only longer duration, but you just pay a subscription for that, and everybody's excited about it because it's going to change the game. Because if you buy a used Tesla, you're going to spend fucking 10 grand getting a new battery for it because, batteries are great over time. So this is a game changer, and everybody's freaking out about it. They're coming out with a new, their first sedan over there in Europe and over there in, China, and which obviously the market and the demographic over there, they love smaller vehicles. So this is going to be the first sedan small vehicle that they're going to be coming out with. They're going to be announcing all more particular details about this on Saturday.
So was this like an IPO today?
No. They've I don't know when their IPO hit, but I know that like at the beginning of the year, they were like a $2 stock. Now they're 54.
Wish you would have told me about it then.
Well, we all do, but it wouldn't have been a safe bet at that time. Right now, everything is lined up that everybody's been excited about this announcement coming up on Saturday. It's called Neo Day. They're going to be talking, just like everybody was talking about Tesla's Battery Day, which, it kind of fluttered a little bit. It wasn't as impressive as everybody was wanting it to be, and that was a couple weeks ago. And obviously, Tesla stock it took a dip and then it recovers, and now it's reaching new highs again, which obviously helps all the other EV companies in the industry, such as Li. I don't know the name of that company, but it's an EV company as well that's also going to be experiencing the upswing because everybody's looking at the electric vehicle sector. So because 2020 the money went out of petroleum and then they started going into electric vehicles, which nobody saw coming. Nobody was like, what the fuck is happening? So the stock, that's why Tesla has been fucking killing it this year. They've been blowing the numbers out of the water. They've been revolutionizing shit. And now this is what NIO's doing, and everybody's been looking forward to this Saturday for Neo Day, and I caught wind of this because I was looking up stuff, and basically the end of last week they came out with their quarterly reports. Everybody has to come out with them, and they had a projection that I think they made in the middle of last year that they were going to be selling 17,000 units by the end of December, and they were on track to do that. But the 2 previous months that they had released their sales, they were at like 4,000 or 5,000 units, and in order to make the projected numbers, they would have had to do at least 5,500 to 6,000, which is more than what they did the 2 previous months, and they came out with 7,007 units sold.
So like crazy ass cars.
So like it blew their fucking quarterly reports out of the water. So now not only do we have a good company that's been growing all year, they've been blowing all their reports out of the water. They've been beating all their numbers, their projections. They're going to be coming out with a revolutionary service in the electric vehicle.
We don't know what it is.
Well, no, the service is the one of the things is that it's going to the rental battery thing, and also they're going to be launching their sedan. But so all of this.
So is this? Do you feel like this is like a long term? I know you're a buy sell guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big stock guy, but anything I am, I feel like I want to be a long term guy.
There ain't nothing stock about you, bro.
But I'm just saying, like, I want to buy, like, I would rather buy something for $50 in hopes that 3 years from now, this is a huge car company and the stock's worth $300, $400, $500, $600.
They're projecting this, if they keep going on this track, that it's going to be over $100 by the end of the year.
If you want to talk to a professional, I can set you up with one. My cousin's husband, that's what he does for a living.
Yeah. Nice. This is a potential long-term investment. I'm speaking from right now as a swing term investment. I bought this morning pre-market, and I'm already up 8% on my position. So I'm probably going to be looking. I'm going to be watching it until about Wednesday or Thursday, and then that's when I'm probably going to be pulling out. Because once you don't want to ever hold a stock through news unless you're doing long term.
I want to know when you're pulling out.
Unless you're doing long term investing. But if you're trying to catch like a pre-anticipatory,
he just wants you to surprise it all inside of him.
He wants to keep it for himself.
Don't ever pull out
a little roux cream sandwich.
Ugh.
Yeah, but for if you can catch a pre-anticipatory run up, right? I mean, like going into the pre-market this morning, it was it was around 48.50, and I was able to get in at 49.80, and like I said, right now it's aftermarket, it's like 54.85, I think it is, and they have a level of resistance right now at about $57. So if it can beat $57 before Wednesday, it's gonna skyrocket, and then it'll probably fall off around before the close on Friday.
There you go.
So if you want to get in right now, it would be the time to do it. Your margins are closing. We don't know if it's going to beat that $57 high, but if it does, there's no telling how high it'll go. I mean, if tomorrow it beats the 57, it's not unreasonable to think that it might even reach 60 by Thursday. So I mean, it's just a stock that I usually don't get into like that quickly without doing even more research, but everything is just lining up. So unless some big news catalyst comes out and just fucking tanks it, which
the batteries are alive.
It would have to be like the fucking factories exploded or some shit, and it had to be something crazy to tank that stock. But let's hope it doesn't happen. But you just gotta watch it. Neo. If you guys are looking to do a short-term investment for a couple days,
NIO.
Check that out.
NIO.
And also, everybody's talking of. There's been a lot of speculation going on with the big conglomerate Chinese company Baba, or with Alibaba, but it's like their Google over there. Right now, it's a big company that owns a monopoly basically on their industry, their technology industry over there, kind of like how Google does over here. Right now, the Chinese government is doing an investigation into them about their monopoly practices. So, things are a little bit rocky right now, but it's driving the stock price down. But
Alibaba.
But there's been speculation that it's just the Chinese government basically dialing them in because they do have a monopoly, but the Chinese government also makes money off of that because they feed into that machine. So it's them that it looks like Alibaba was like kind of getting away from them and doing their own thing and getting a little bit too unhinged. And so the Chinese government's trying to reel them in. So they don't really think anything is going to come of the investigation as long as Alibaba falls in line. And then,
You leave Alibaba alone.
Yeah, you leave Alibaba alone. But so everybody's watching it because they know that it's a good stock and it's being driven down right now. It would be like if Apple had like a monopoly investigation and started driving the stock down. You were like, yeah, but that's a really big fucking company and it's got its hand in everything. The stock's just going to go back up eventually. So everybody's...
Go buy Boardwalk and Park Place.
Yeah, don't go buy it yet. You want to watch it. You want to get a good entry on that and have a plan, but... Everybody's watching that one, so just watch out for Baba.
Hell yeah. There you go, Rue. Sign up.
Yep.
Go set up your account. Get your stock on, fam.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Rue's over here talking about battles. We're battling in the streets.
He's playing cornhole.
Not yet.
Cornhole.
But yeah, hopefully I would like to, as I get back into it again and start looking into more stuff, hopefully I make it like a regular segment where we talk about stocks to look at that week.
Sounds so boring.
Well, to you.
We're so excited about it.
I don't see a sports segment with Rue.
There aren't any sports right now.
Well, even when there was sports.
We always talked about sports.
You talked about football.
Football,
that was about it.
Bobby Boucher.
Talked about hockey, baseball.
Yo, what do you
What is that?
It's my fucking dog.
Holy
whining.
shit, fam.
Whining for what?
Because she's a spoiled little bitch.
Whoa. I guess the dog doesn't like stocks either.
Dog's got piss. Anyway.
Holy shit. What else is popping off, man? Anything?
Hey, who was did you ever get your mask that you ordered from the old boy?
Like
The wooden one?
They're not wood, they're
Or whatever they are.
like mass material. I literally got it on New Year's Eve.
I'm still waiting.
Well, you ordered yours a couple days later, so
For that.
yeah, they literally showed up on New Year's Eve when we were loading up the stuff. I was like, oh, I got mail, what's this? And I opened it and looked at it and set it down, and
Forgot
I was
about
like,
it.
oh, they're not wood, they're squishy. You wear them, they're real masks. But he does have wood ones now. Apparently people have always asked for wood ones. I assume they look like they're wood, so I guess people wanted wood. Now he has wood. Now he's got wood.
He's got wood.
Loki's got wood.
She's got to go outside.
He was playing with his cornhole, I believe. Young Chi. No.
Actually, no. I downloaded a cornhole game, and you fucking play cornhole with people all across the world and shit. It's pretty fucking fun. I think I've only lost 2 matches, and I played like 100 of them.
You're a moderator now, Big Roo.
I am.
You'll have a wrench next to your name next time you type something. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
Oh, wrench.
Yeah, blue wrench.
Cool. It's gonna be blue.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
You can like kick people out and shit if you want.
Sweet.
What are you doing? Oh, you're taking the dog out?
Yeah.
Dog's dog will just piss in the corner.
That's fine. Have at it. What else is popping up? Ouija just dropped a brand new music video today called "Fork in the Pot." It's a fun little video. The homeboy Gibby
You definitely
Stites.
don't want to use a fork in a pot. That's going to scratch the surface.
The homeboy Gibby Stites.
It's going to give you the cancer flakes.
His third little remix deal over on his YouTube channel. Oh, that's what I was going to tell. I was going to plug another podcast. Isn't that a terrible thing?
Oh, what are you doing?
Right? I gotta look it up because I don't know who it is. Never heard of it in my life. Hey, if you guys are just tuning in, you missed the Kung Fu Vampire and Buckshot interview. Super dope. We learned all about the brand new Double Dragon project, which is available for pre-order right now. And for you people being a listener tonight, if you order it right now before midnight, you're gonna get the exclusive bonus disc just for tuning in tonight.
So get on it.
Our friend, our family, and our sponsor, Mr. Lex the Hexmaster, is going to be featured on a interview tomorrow night, Tuesday night, for S Street Media. Apparently this is his first in-station radio interview.
Oh, nice.
So I assume it's a New York deal. 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. You can, where is it? Tambout Tuesdays? Tambout. Tambout. Tambout Tuesdays. Or just head over to Lex the Hexmaster on Instagram.
Is it Talmbout?
Talmbout? Yeah.
Talmbout?
Talmbout Tuesdays. I assume it's a local station there in his area. But still super dope. Always a good time to catch up with Lex the Hexmaster. Head on over to his Instagram page, and there's a link for it or whatever. So show him some love. You should follow him already. Let him know the Replicon sent you. Nah, I mean. That's what he. Now I'm talking like him. Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean though.
I told you, man. It's like every other fucking song.
Fork in the Pot is a dope song in my opinion. It is a dope song. It's a dope video too. Factory Farm. Grape Joe says, "Tell us a crazy story instead, DBM." I agree, Rue. This is boring as fuck. Tell him a crazy story. There you go. End the night with some crazy dead body man story.
Here's a crazy story for you guys. I thought I would bring up a new segment on the show. Maybe make you guys a little bit of fucking money. And everybody thought it was boring except for 2 out of 3 hosts.
That's a majority.
Story over.
But that's not a crazy story. They want a crazy story. You got some crazy. Remember we used to do fun shit?
Yeah, I remember those days.
Tell them about it.
Everything fucking hurts.
Well, while he's thinking of a crazy story, don't forget, man, this Saturday in Springfield, Missouri, there's a concert. P-Win, Wicked Ways, Allen Fame, Phoenix, Tapeworm, Bank Boy Money, One Time, Our Homeboy Lots, Risk, many more going down at the Odyssey Lounge. $10 in advance, $12 at the door. You might see some dinosaurs in the house. Go check it out. Stay safe, have fun, do all that. And now for a crazy story from Dead Body Man.
I don't know. There was this one time that I may or may not have allegedly gotten away from the cops by doing the old pulling somebody's driveway trick and watching them in the rearview mirror fly past me. I was getting off the highway.
That's a great story.
And probably doing about 95 getting off the highway. It was a like a downward off ramp, and it's just a straight shot up, and then you go up a hill to a light. Well, I was getting off the highway, and I was too far past the like where the road comes back together, and I passed a cop, and he did not like me going that fast. And I've never seen an SUV bust a U so fast in my life. I thought he was gonna flip that motherfucker, and so I saw him flip his lights on, bust a U, and I knew he was coming for me. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna stop because I've already got the jump on him. I'm cruising. I ain't stopping. And I hit a right at this light, just busted through a stop sign, and just kept on going. And I knew this neighborhood vaguely enough that I could, start dipping and turning around in some of these streets, because it was kind of a cul-de-sac where like you can go in one way, but it's like it goes far back.
Everyone has a cold sack.
A cold sack. Well, all right. Well,
I don't even like Faygo. Fuck that Mountain Dew, motherfucker.
Well, that's it.
That was it.
That's it.
You made it.
I tried to help, and then and now I'm trying to give a crazy story, and nobody likes it. So
did you get out?
I was answering this dude about the Faygo.
Supervillain 5000 is forcing a 2-liter of Faygo into his ass.
That's what it looks like.
That's literally what it says.
It is.
Tag us on Twitter or something, man.
No, don't tag us at all.
Right?
What?
He'd look at it. Supervillain 5000 is forcing a 2-liter of Faygo into his ass.
I mean, that sounds painful.
I hope it's... God, is it full? Holy shit. Could you imagine?
It would have
you would literally have a holy shit.
It would have to. It would almost have to be full, because it would crush otherwise.
Yeah, but if you crinkled it, you might be able to get it in there.
Yeah, but have you ever tried to...
You guys got way too much experience with butt stuff, bro. Like, I don't even know why we're having.
I don't have any experience, but I feel like that's a bit.
I feel like you got more than anybody here.
Have you ever crushed a 2-liter, an empty 2-liter? It gets all floppy. It's just common sense. It's physics, bro. I don't need to shove a 2-liter up my ass to know that it probably needs to be full in order to go up there.
Yeah, but you can like.
Yeah, all right, crinkle it up, put the lid on there, and then try to push on the top of it. It's going to fold over.
Small spot.
Unless your asshole is already the size of a bowling ball. Unless your asshole's already the size of a bowling ball, you're not going to get a fucking noodle up there like that.
No. Well, good luck, bud. Supervillain.
Good luck.
5000.
Tune in next week and tell us the outcome of that.
Yeah. Spit on it. I don't know what the fuck. Holy shit. Woo! I want a real story. Wild Blue.
You're not getting a real story from me.
New cold sack shirt? Yeah, coming soon, bro. We're gonna make the cold sack t-shirt. Just get like a blue ball sack.
Just get a blue ball ice sack in a library.
Inside of a library?
Inside of a library.
The berry or the berry?
The lie.
Lie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. We're off the motherfucking rails. Big Roo, what's your special segment?
Boring!
Yeah. Time to get the fuck
teach us about dinosaurs or something.
I don't like dinosaurs.
Oh, God, and yeah, that would be boring. Are you kidding me? If making money isn't enough of a motivator, paleontology, bringing out, you don't think that would put fucking people to sleep on this show?
You're not really making money, though.
Dinosaurs rock, the dinosaurs roll.
It's not really making.
I mean, I've already made $200 on that stock, over $200 on that stock. So, I mean, I don't know about chancing.
So you cashed it out already and you got the money in the bank. No, you're putting it towards more stock to try to make more money. It's a gamble.
It's not a gamble.
Okay. If you think playing the stock market's not a gamble, then maybe you should rethink what you're doing.
It's not like going to the casino and playing stocks, bro.
That's exactly what it is.
No, it's not.
Sure. You're playing the fucking
playing
odds.
slots.
Playing the odds.
Okay.
You should rethink what you're doing.
I mean, there is a gamble. There's definitely a gamble.
There's a slight chance, yeah.
Okay.
But there's both. There's a gamble. But you can do, You can have a sure bet and still lose. That's why it's a gamble.
Everything in life has the percentage chance of going not the way you want it to.
Not the mama.
Yeah. Everything in life is that way. It doesn't matter what you do. Everything in life is that way. It's just a matter of lowering your percentage chances against you and putting more percentage chances in your favor. That's how everything in life is. You could go down the street in your car and you do everything right, and you lower the
stocks to life, because that's way too different.
It's the same thing.
No,
it's you limit you do your due diligence.
Way too different.
You learn. You know what you learn what to do. You know how to watch this shit, and you know how to get out when it's not going your way before it starts hurting. You know you just lower the percentage chance to get fucked.
Talking about 2 liters of your butt. You talking about getting out before it starts hurting. I don't even know where the fuck you're going with this conversation.
It sounds like you are in the gutter, because I wasn't even talking about anuses, sir.
Good night, YouTube. YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure
he wants to go back to shoving shit in my ass.
Make sure you guys tune in next week.
You just did. You're just talking about 2 liters.
I don't know where this conversation is going. You're talking about shit getting shoved in your ass to this.
He's stuck on bowling ball sized anuses.
Make sure you guys buy stock in Fago before you put it up your ass, and support the underground community. Subscribe to Replicon Radio. Tune in next week. Cody Manson on the show.
Second timer.
That's right. YouTube, we're out of here.